All right, everybody, let's get into this week's lesson. Okay, fourth grade, so here we are, and we're on functions in Minecraft. So a function is something that we use to simplify our code so we can call it on again and again. So we're going to see what a function is as we go on. But in this section, we're just going to talk about the agent and the main character. I guess this is Steve or Alex, I forget. The kids know better than me. But anyway, so the first thing you do is you move forward, okay? And when we move forward, it's going to run. He clicks on that plate. And now this guy is free, and he can go this way. And then he can go, oh, I went off the track. He can go over here. Okay, so that's the first one. I'll do a few of them with the students. And then we'll get to the functions later on here. So same thing, we're controlling this agent here. We have to get him forward. So we can say repeat loop 2 times, move forward. And now this guy now can go forward. And now he can go this way. And he can go down. And he can go up. Okay, so you get the sense of how to do these. He's going to go forward here. Move forward. And he's got to get to the compass. Then move forward, let's see. Okay, now he can go forward here. Up, down. So we're going to use a repeat loop here to get across the water here. So what are we going to do? We're going to say, we have over here, move forward. Let's see how that works. Okay, now you can go here. So these are getting simple, but eventually we'll have our function in here that we want to get to. This is a function here. Now, here's what a function is. A function is a code that's defined that you can call it over and over again, and it makes it simple. So you see I have this block build bridge. Whenever I put this block build bridge, it does all this. Move forward, place planks, move forward, place planks, move forward, turn right. So rather than using all of those codes, forward, planks, forward, right, rather than just doing that, what I do is I label it as build bridge. Well, they did it. They labeled it build bridge. So whenever I run this program build bridge, it does all of the blocks in here. That's a function. Okay, so now he does build bridge, and that's a function. And now he can go over this way, and he can get across, and he can get to the torch. Now he may have to build another bridge. Right? He may have to have 2 bridges. But now what happens is our function, rather than having to do this over and over again, we just put build bridge and it does all of the blocks in there. Now he can go across and he can go get his target here. Okay, so that's a function. A function is when you label your code and you can use it over and over and over again. Okay, let's look at this one. So now we have a function clear path. Whenever we put clear path in, it's going to do destroy, forward, place, gravel. So rather than using those blocks over and over again, we just get it defined as clear path, and whenever we say clear path, the computer is going to do destroy, forward, place, gravel. Okay, so let's take a look. What can the agent do? He can clear the path here. Now what does he need to do? 2 times forward. Okay, so let's see how this looks. Path, 2 times forward. Then he could do clear path again. Okay, so see how it makes it easier for us. We don't have to keep using the same blocks. We just label it as clear path, and then whenever we choose clear path, it does all those things. Okay, and then we can do clear path. Okay, now he can go across the okay, so functions make things easier for us because we can define our code and label it, and then we can use it over and over again. Okay, let's look at number 10 here. So number 10 here, we have two functions. We have long path and short path. Okay, so whenever we say short path, we do this code. Destroy forward rails, repeat that 2 times. The long path, destroy forward place rails, but it's a 3-time loop. So what does the agent have to do? He's got to turn left, and he's got to do forward, forward. Oh, put that in here. So left, forward, forward. Now what does he got to do? He's got to fix this. He's got to fix the short path because that's short and that's long. So fix the short path. And turn right. And then we go forward and forward. Then what do we got to do? We fix the long path next. We fix the long path. Now this guy can go all the way through. He can go up. Okay, let's look at number 11. Look at the functions below. How can you use them to avoid the guess and help Steve make it safely to the enchanted book? Okay, so we have two functions: build short bridge, build long bridge. Okay, so if we want to build the short bridge, we're going to use this one here. Okay, so we can run this, and whenever we run this function, he does this short bridge over here. And what you could do next, you could turn right. You could build another short bridge. Okay, so forward, turn right, build a short bridge. Then you can go build a short bridge. Turn left, build a short bridge. Sorry, turn right, turn now, turn left, build a short bridge. And now you get a sense of how he can do it. He can go to the left again. He can build a short bridge. Okay, so whenever functions make it so much easier for us, because rather than having to do this over and over again, I just label it as short bridge, and then he could do it very quickly. Okay, so our function, when we say build short bridge, he knows to do all of these. Then he can turn to the right, and he could build a, let's try a long bridge there. So our functions, we define it over here, and then all we have to do is just pull it in, build short bridge, and it knows to do all this again. So we define our code so that it's easy to pull it up over and over again with ease, and we don't have to worry. It's so easy for us. And now the man here, Steve, he can just go this way. And gets across. Okay, now let's look at the last one. Number 12 is free play. And what you could do is you can come up with your own function. You could call this, let's say, testing. Okay, whatever you want to call it. Testing. And let's say testing, you wanted to say forward, left, place rails. You make whatever you like. And then you could say place grass. Okay, you make it whatever you like. And then here you see it says testing. Now when I do testing, he does all the things. He places his rail, he moves forward. Okay, so and then if I want to make this, let's say place rails, place grass I should say, turn right. Now I can move this here, okay? So for the last one, you make up your own functions and you can rename them here by clicking on there. You can rename them. And then when you just drag them over here to when run, and then you could see how your functions come together when you are coding. Okay, so that's our sections on functions. Functions allow us to label code so that it's easy for us to pull them up over and over again.